Alright, the 97 Chevy 3/4 ton. So we start off in the cab. I have not cleaned it up or anything, so it's probably messy, but I think you've all seen my computer stand before. Just back off here, you can see, get a good view. Anyways, this is how it works. You can see my inverter. I just use some square stock. I've got a piece of square stock with holes in it. I just drilled a hole in the side here, and I put this eyelet bolt in as a way to tighten down on this, and I can swing this up out of here, out of the way, and tighten that when I have passengers. And you've all seen in the box, but anyways, there's the printer in the bottom. I can pull these books out and show it to you, but it's just a Lexmark printer. So feed the paper in there, paper comes out the bottom, down there. Nothing real special about the front. I did just put this cage in a few months ago. It's just a half cage, and walk around here where I can see the other side. I did it as much for storage as I did for protection. And I added this bag to it so I can hang some of my tools in it. I made this custom bracket here, and the one on the other side is a little different. This one so I can still get in this pocket of this seat. The factory ones that it came with went straight down and would have been out in the middle, would have been out here, and I didn't like that. You know, if you can see, it was going to be like in line with the edge of that toolbox. So that was really ugly. So I made my own brackets. I just bought some steel, heated it up, and bent it. And then let's give you a quick. You can see my refrigerant jugs back there. We'll get back there. My compressor reel. You can see I've got my short garden hose here hung, and my extension cords that I made, 10 gauge extension cords. I've got 100 foot of that, and I made hooks. Just the same concept, bending steel, pieces of steel. Made a hook. Made another one for my longer garden hose. Back to the hose reel, and the reason for it is down here. I've got my air compressor, and I've got the cord dangling out here by the side door, so I can just plug it in. And you'll see my other bracket, and this one hugs the seat so that there's space for the compressor. And then I just have my meter bags. That's my monoxer and sea snake, and I just kind of stuff that in there. Wow, you guys are really good at making van videos, because I tell you, I can't, when I'm watching your videos, there's so much in the shot, and I can't get that. But anyways, part of the reason is my side door, the 40 split on my side door is jammed shut and will not open. I've got my scale, and I've got my D-Tech Select, and I've got my regular D-Tech heat detector. I got a 3/4 and a half inch pipe nipple tray. I keep a motor under that bag. I've got another motor there, a couple rescue motors. Just little bits and pieces here. I keep my regulator for my nitrogen up there, and there's my tubing bender in the cardboard box. I try to keep things in boxes as much as I can. Try to, you know, if they've got a metal case, I like to keep the metal cases shiny. And torch set. So I've got these really junky wire shelves, but you know, maybe they weigh a little less. This is kind of cool. This is a new item I just got. It's my service bag for when I'm working on air conditioners. I'll probably switch it over to furnaces here real soon, but it's got that neat compartment in it for all your terminals and wire nets and junk. And so this is one of my oldest and favorite tools. It's my Field Piece Motor Master, and this is one of the first meters that came out that really had a good capacitor meter built into it. It's also got phase rotation. Don't use that anymore, because don't do 3-phase anymore. I would if I got the job, but back in the day when I was working for someone else, I did a lot of rooftop units with 483 phase out at the malls. Our mall, we traveled around and did work malls all over the state. But my custom-made wire rack. There's my vacuum pump. And my trusty old set of gauges. I've had these for at least 10 years. You know, just switch out hoses and stuff once in a while. But this is my 22 set. This is my 410 set, and these are the hoses I use when I use my Testo 550 refrigerant jugs. And behind the refrigerant jugs, I made a tray to take up the space above my wheel well, and I store Armaflex back there. So that stuff's not flopping around. So I just made some trays down here. It's really sloppy. I probably should have cleaned up my truck before I made a video of it. That was really stupid. But anyways, I keep S-hook and drive and pieces of pipe and whatever else I can't find a place for ends up right there. So that's like a box of dampers. I just got a box I carry in on installs. It's got nails and screws in it. And that box there is it's got fuses and fittings and just miscellaneous little stuff. Of course, I got boxes and boxes of drill bits, Forester bits, more drill bits. Over on this side, I've got we'll start at the bottom. My black pipe fittings, and then my corded Sawzall. My Milwaukee hacksaw, which is really cool. I love that tool. Stupid little tool, but I like it. It's a little soap dispenser spray thing. Don't really like using coil cleaner anymore. You do it with dish soap. And this is one thing I really like. This is all my copper fittings. Everything to do with doing line sets and hooking up your refrigerant stuff. Keep my core removers in here. I keep a bunch of orifices. I like to hang on to those. I've got a little solenoid here that I've got a project that I want to build for my nitrogen tank. I didn't show you guys that, but it's hidden in the back corner behind the shelf with refrigerant. So, just that. Anyways, there's the nitrogen. Take a look in there. You see the front of the refrigerant is my PVC fitting box. Anyways, these drawers slide out. I really just keep a bunch of capacitors in them for the most part. That top drawer, not much to see there, but caps. You've all seen those before. My tool pouch, I've been using this tool pouch for at least 10 years, if not longer. Made by Klein. This thing is a tank. I'd hard to weigh this sometime, but it's hefty. I liked Fritz's video where he laid all his tools out so nice and neat. And man, I couldn't do it. I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy, Fritz. You got more energy than I do, buddy. So there's all my hand tools. I used to carry them in that bucket in the back, but I found that it's a lot easier to carry it than that. So, but sure, if I went through every little bit and piece, there's some cool pieces in here. But see, I adopted this from some of you guys using magnets. This got me a clamp with a magnet on it. I put my screws on that now. So thanks for all you guys are already doing that. I appreciate it. It's a cool idea. Anyways, we got a little vacuum fire extinguisher. Carry that in with me every time I carry a torch into somebody's house. It just makes them feel better. But got to carry a good socket set when you own a van as old as this one, because no matter where you're at, you're going to find that you're going to have to fix the damn thing where you sit when it stops on you, when you're by yourself and there's nobody to call. So constantly doing little things to this van, fixing it myself, fixing things that I think we're doing stupidly to begin with. But those are other videos. My ladders. So 6-footer, and I got my extension ladder on the other side. I'd like to put a pipe down the middle one of these days and be able to carry lengths of pipe. Well, that's 10 minutes. I guess we're done. That's it.